to my channel. Today we are doing something that I have been anticipating, and I filmed this video twice now. The first time I didn't have autofocus on, so the entire time I was completely out of focus and I was so angry. And so I had to sit down and do this look again. I hate redoing looks that I've already done, but I had to do this look because it's like amazing. It was inspired by Vintage or Tacky. She did this look, something similar to this look on her channel using 2 different palettes, I believe is what she did. And I wanted to recreate it using the palette that I had, which is the Urban Decay Electric palette. I've had this thing since Black Friday. I mean, you can't deny those colors. You can't deny those colors. I mean, I never thought I kept telling myself I wasn't going to purchase this palette because I never saw myself using colors like this. Like, who would use these colors on a daily basis? And I catch myself every time I sit down to do my makeup, I catch myself pulling this palette out with my neutral palette. I pull it out with my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, which is this completely neutral colors. And I find myself popping something in the inner corner or popping something on the lower lash line. So I wanted to do a tutorial primarily using this palette only. So I'm really proud of myself. I came up with this kind of Miami Nights inspired look that I did copy off Vintage or Tacky, so I wasn't the original person to come up with this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and I will have another tutorial of using this palette in a more neutral way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, bye guys. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take from the Urban Decay Electric palette, I'm going to take the color Savage, which is this really pretty pink, hot kind of pink, to be honest with you. And I'm taking that on an icing eyeshadow crease brush, which is basically just an Eco Tools blending brush. And when I take this color, I'm going to take it very lightly on the brush, and then I'm going to tap off the excess. And we're going to take this right into our crease. And we're going to work small amounts of this eyeshadow at a time. So tapping off the excess every time I go in. Now I already primed my eyes with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, and then on top of that I used the Studio Fix powder foundation from MAC, just because this color here, Savage, is not meant for the eye area and it does stain me. I'm a stainer, so especially with my pale skin, so I had to make sure I put down a base. I put down 2 bases so that way I didn't get too horrible of stain, because when you're going to the grocery store the next day and you've got pink eyelids, it looks a little weird. So I'm just going back and forth with that color, taking small amounts and blending it. Okay, now this time I'm not tapping off my brush, and I'm going to take this just under where I've been applying it, just so we can get some color in there. Okay, so once we have basically our base down, I am now going to take, this is an MUA crease brush, this is the 315, and I'm going to take Jilted from the, I'm going to go ahead and take Jilted from the same palette, which is just kind of a pinky purple. It's not quite purple and it's not quite pink. I'm just really packing it on the brush, and then I'm tapping off the excess. And then we're going to go directly in our crease. Between our lid and our crease color. Or in this case, our transition color. Come on, Kiki. You can't sit on the laptop. Okay, so once we have kind of a base in there, I'm going to go back in with the EcoTools brush with nothing extra on it and just blend everything together. Okay. Now this is a eyeshadow brush that I picked up from my local dollar store. It's just called the Eyeshadow C Dome Brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the color, Fringe, and I'm really going to pack this on because I find this color is the hardest to get to come off correctly. So once I have my brush pretty packed, I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and just slightly spray it. Now with this color, be very careful when packing it. Make sure to pack it, not swipe it, so that way you don't get a whole lot of fallout on your foundation if you were smart enough to do your foundation first like me. And I already have fallout. But I powdered, so it'll easily just kind of wipe away. Back to our palette, and we're going to pick up a mixture. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up some of this, like a lot of it, and then I'm going to dip my brush into this a little bit, back into Jilted, and then tap off the excess. And we're going to take that directly between these two shades here, just to blend everything seamlessly. And then, not with anything extra on the brush, that we had the fringe color on, we're just gonna pack that back on. So just like that. Wipe away any fallout that you might have. Okay, so that's about as blended as we're gonna get for now. So we're going to go ahead and put the palette away for a moment, and we're going to go into our eyeliner. This is Tarte's Tartiest eyeliner. Tartiest? I think it's Tartiest. And with this, we're going to just take a Morphe eyeliner brush that I picked up from a kit. It doesn't have a number. No promises if I'm going to get this on camera, so if you guys can't see what I'm doing, or if I skip this part in editing, that's why. I'm going to go ahead and apply my falsies just so that way they have time to glue to set. This is the Velour. These are the ones that are exclusively to Sephora. These are Doll Me Up too, so they're supposed to be the sister lashes to the Doll Me Ups. So far I'm not very impressed with them, but oh no. Because I don't want to ruin these, I'm going to apply a coat of mascara. Plus that glue needs to dry a little bit anyway. Now we apply our lashes. Okay, so while we let the eyelash glue set, we're going to go ahead and bring back out our palette, and we are going to take the color Urban and Jilted on that same little MUA crease brush from before. So we're just going to take, but leaning more toward Urban, so you can have before I tapped a little bit and then a little bit in this and then a lot. We're going to do the complete opposite, so a little bit, a lot, a little bit, a lot. Because we want our lower lash line to be really, really dark. So once we have that down, we're going to go ahead and waterline and tightline with MAC Smoldering Eye Pencil, or Eye Kohl, whatever it's called. Should have done that before I applied my lashes, and I kind of tightlined a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to pop out our, now we're going to bring out our Milk Cosmetics Dark Matter stack, and we're just going to use the color Dark Matter, which is just a black. Same MUA crease brush. We're going to pop a little bit onto it. Remember to tap off the excess and go as close to the lash line as possible. Okay, and then now we're going to take that same Dark Matter, and I want my outer crease to kind of be a little bit deeper. I'm just going to pop this right in that outer V area. Just like that. And then we're going to take that same blending brush from before and just kind of blend out that area. A little bit of fallout, so we're going to get rid of that. Now I want this lower lash line to be a little bit more smoked out, so I'm going to take that same color from before, the Jilted shade, and a little bit of the Pink Savage shade. And we're just going to pop that just on the very outer edge of all of those colors that we just used. Just like that. Apply some mascara. Just to make everything a lot brighter, we're going to take our our NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk on the back of our ring finger, or on the front of our ring finger. And we're just going to kind of pat that in right here. Just like that. Just like that. Kind of just blending it. And then we're going to take the color Thrash right here. And we're going to take this on a no-named Morphe Angle brush. It doesn't have a name because I got it in a kit, but I did purchase it on Morphe, whatever. And we're just going to pop this color right in here. And then we're going to take the color Freak and just pop that right in the tear duct area. Just right there. And because that wasn't good enough, we're going to take Sugar Pills pigment in the color Lumi. Yep, Lumi. So we're going to take a little bit of that on our brush. Okay, a lot of that on our brush. And we're just going to pop that right on the inner tear duct here. Take the clip out of our hair. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a finished look.